Hello everyone and welcome to Politics Today on Channels Television. I'm Sheung Okinbaloye. Well, take a look at these statistics about Nigeria's corruption index and you might have a feeling of what is at stake when one is talking about redeeming the nation's integrity and the Committee of Nations. And of course, as it's crunch time, how much we can get to fix a few things Nigeria needs money for. Transparency International has placed Nigeria 136 in the world and says there is 94% corruption within the political parties and the executive arm of government, 92% in the police force, the judiciary and legislature equally don't have a good rating at all. If that makes you mad about the corruption situation in Nigeria, maybe this one that I'm going to show you next might make you more furious. Well, let's take a look. Well, retrieving about 20 to 25 of a yearly revenue, which is said to be stolen unaccounted for, is a task that the president said must be done. In monetary sense, let me give you an idea of what it's about. It's between 150 and 200 billion dollars are said to be stolen between 10 years. But President Muhammadu Buhari appears not to be joking about the fight against corruption. And when he assumed office, his intentions were clear. Well, let me take you through in this very short report. Fight against corruption was top on the agenda of the APC when the party was seeking power. The stance of the presidential candidate then was well known, and he did not mince words on the matter. He said,
"If we don't kill corruption in this country, corruption will kill Nigeria."
President Buhari appears to be clear on some of the ways he wants to fight corruption even before he won the party's ticket.
This is a multi-party democratic system. But there is a constitution in place. 1999 constitution is amended, and one has to go through that. And that constitution did not allow for corruption. The problem is that the government, the central government and some of the state governments were not applying sanctions.
But on the day of inauguration, does it look like we will be seeing a showdown?
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody. A few people have privately voiced fears that on coming back to office, I shall go after them. These fears are groundless.
The recent estimate from the National Bureau of Statistics reflects that about 25% of Nigerians are unemployed, and sadly, 38% of Nigerian population are extremely poor. With this gloomy but graphic reality, the cost of governance and the earnings of some public officers have come under the spotlight. But that's it there. Well, a few cases of investigation have commenced, but the People's Democratic Party believes the activities of the anti-graft agencies are directed to harass some of their leaders and members. Well, let's get the conversation started. I have joining me in the studio now a former Minister of Works and a chieftain of the PDP, Senator Ogunlewe. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, in our Abuja studio is a former member of the House of Representatives and an APC member, Honorable West Idahosa. Thank you so much, Honorable Idahosa, for joining us on the program.
It's my pleasure.
Well, let's get started, shall we? Senator Ogunlewe, tell me, what do you make of President Buhari's anti-corruption campaign since he assumed office in May 29? There's been a lot that has been said. But your party left office on May 28th, if we will say, or May 29, the morning of May 29. Between now and then, what do you make of the anti-corruption fight?
Honestly, I'm a great admirer of President Muhammadu Buhari for his courage, for his determination, for his personality. And at this time in our nation, that is the person we need. Because you call it corruption, it's stealing of public funds. If you call it corruption, you are glorifying it. It's outright stealing of public funds. You are a thief. That's all. And to chase a thief, nobody should grumble. A thief is a thief. Particularly people that are stealing government funds. Honestly, it's war than war. Because in a war, you know how many people are dying. But where corruption thrives and becomes a way of life in Nigeria as it is today, many people are dying gradually. No food for them, no school for children, no employment for people. Gradually, people are losing faith in the country. People that are Nigerians, because they are hopeless. All the money has been stolen. It is outright stealing. And nobody can ever, support, can go against what Buhari is doing. It's the best for the country now.
Does it actually raise a flag about the performance of your party in the last 60 years,
it is we that
years?
We are stabilizing it as if it's a party matter. No, leave politics apart. Stealing is a public fund is criminal offense. And whoever stole money should face the music. Leave party out of it. If you are a thief, you are a thief. And you should face the music. Because a number of Nigerians are unemployed. Children are out of school because you are stealing the money. Health services are not working because you have stolen the money. Is that politics? Leave politics apart. Elections have gone. Let's face reality. Things are very bad for this country.
Now, just a moment. Just like you said, let's face reality. But the reality is that we have a PDP government in the last few years. But another government, which is of the APC, believes that within those years, a lot of monies have been stolen under the governments of the past years. Does it
by individuals, not party? But individuals have stolen the money. Don't bring politics into it. In 1999, we had 5 political parties. We had 5 governors from each of these political parties. Didn't they steal money? Gradually, we had 3 political parties. Now we have 2 major ones or 3. So leave politics out of it. Whichever party you belong to, once you have stolen money, you are a thief. But the government should go after you.
But when politicians steal money, they come under the platform of a party.
As an individual. They don't steal money and put it in the party.
But the system is being run by a political party.
Why? Fine. But the person that stole money, remove him from the party and deal with him as a person, as a rogue, as a thief.
All right.